Well, enjoy him while he's here, folks, because you never know if this will be the last time we see Nate Diaz in the UFC with a fan base really as big as any fighter in the sport. Diaz is back tonight, and we're glad to see him.
Stop and stand up. This guy has a cult following. He is one of the most interesting guys in the UFC because he has the sense that he really doesn't care to be here, but he also doesn't feel as comfortable anywhere but in the octagon. So it's a love-hate relationship with fighting for Nate Diaz. When he's happiest, when he's best, he's fighting in the UFC, a guy that boxes. Unbelievable, but I think it's the attitude of Nate Diaz that has made him into one of the biggest stars that we've ever seen in the octagon.
He had a couple of life-changing paydays against Conor McGregor, the win at UFC 196, the majority decision loss at UFC 202.
Which to this day he says he won, right?
He thinks he won that fight. But one thing goes without saying, and I'll say it anyway, when Nate Diaz fights, the world is watching, and that's the case yet again here tonight. So here is the pride of Simpsonville, South Carolina, Stephen Wonderboy Thompson. Twice he has challenged for UFC gold. Prevailing wisdom is if he can win this fight here tonight, he'll be back on that short list of contenders.
You look at Stephen Thompson and you almost feel like you'll see him at a church choir more than you'll see him in the octagon. He looks so innocent. But when you're in there, you are in there with an absolute killer. Stephen Thompson has the ability to slide out of range as you enter and counter you really, really quick. He counters like a viper. He's so fast with his counterattacks. That right hand is unbelievable, and he fights in that traditional karate stance, which makes it difficult to try and piece the puzzle together when you're in front of the Wonder Boy.
Stephen Thompson is set to fight Nate Diaz. Our tail of the tape for this highly anticipated welterweight fight. Here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds in the UFC welterweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, presenting an Ultimate Fighter season winner, Nate Diaz! And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, Stephen Wonderboy Thompson!
Herb Dean, our referee for this one.
Ready. Let's do it.
Right back at the O2 Arena here in London, England, and man, are you royalty. These fights, you barely make your way to the
John, oh stop, John, please stop. I'm not okay, maybe in England, they might love you more, DC.
Inside leg kick wins. All right, good to see Stephen Wonderboy Thompson back on the proven ground tonight and popping off that jab right out of the chute.
It's his best weapon. I mean, it dictates everything for Stephen Wonderboy Thompson because it tells him when he gets a read and he gets the range on the jab, he starts to throw his kicks. He's a phenomenal fighter, and he's a puzzle that not many people have been able to solve.
And now leather being thrown on both sides. Diaz is cut above the eye now from that strike, so we'll see how the fighter deals with that definite adversity now. Circling to his right. Diaz gets hit with that overhand flush to the head. I don't do that as well as you do it, but man, he's coming out swinging tonight.
He is bringing the heat. This dude is trying to end this night early.
Can you give us an ooh-wee, please?
Ooh-wee!
So good. Oh, Father Ray liked that one. A beautiful land there by Stephen Wonderboy Thompson. Let's see if he can close the distance now, DC, and follow it up. Oh, nice combination of strikes. Oh!
Yeah, he hurt him real bad. He still hurt. Oh, man, some big shots, too.
Now we're starting to see some bruising on that thigh. Pretty good job attacking that area tonight.
I mean, this guy is digging his shin into hit the thigh. What a tremendous performance by this guy. Ooh, big shot made.
So 42 total strikes have now landed for one of the best to ever do it, Stephen Wonderboy Thompson. Is flowing now. I know a lot of you like that, but he has got to figure some things out defensively or this fight's going to end.
He's got to move his head, John. But the problem is, now he's got the blood to deal with. He's got a sharp striker in front of him. He has got a lot of things to deal with if he wants to win this fight. But right now, the focus needs to be on the head movement so you're not getting hit in that cut.
Oh, good work with the jab there. 20 seconds to go in round one. Thompson's shot is blocked. Five minutes in the books. All right, so that round is in the books. Diaz is bleeding pretty bad from the forehead here. Hopefully the cut man can nip that in the bud and make sure that that blood doesn't trickle down into his eyes as the next round begins. All right, we got a few clips for you, DC, of all the damage doled out in that round and his eye continuing to be the main target.
I mean, he's getting hammered. He is getting hit in that spot over and over again. And because of that, his opponent has gained in confidence, and he is very limited in what he can do in his approach because safety has to be first now.
You ready to fight? You ready?
Round two underway. All right, next round is now underway. I thought there was pretty good back and forth action in the previous fight.
Yes, it wasn't a bar fight. It wasn't two guys throwing the kitchen sink at each other. But you did see times when it came together and you saw the skill level of these two fighters.
Diaz's cut is getting worse. The cut man chomping at the bit to get in there. He'll have to wait for the break between rounds if we get there.
Wonderboy looks big. He looks strong, physically ready to fight.
Oh, big left hook there. Oh! Well, DC, headgear's not allowed, but he has raised the hands, and he's doing a nice job protecting the dome.
He's doing a great job of blocking his head. A lot of times, those shots to the head will knock you out. Not this time. This guy's making sure nothing lands.
Oh, and he tags him with the straight. Nice job there by Thompson. Nice jab by him there. He's going nose hunting tonight, huh?
Yeah, he's great with the jab. And not only as a setup, he really is trying to get damage off every time he throws his punch.
Nice job by him defensively there.
That one snuck in. Nice strike.
All right, so he lands again just like we saw in the last round, realizing how about the accuracy to land right there. His opponent's wobble champ.
He's hurt bad. He cannot take another shot like that.
Thompson's got his head looking for a guillotine.
Oh, that's guillotine there. Oh, now he's in trouble.
It's work. Come on, stand up. It's work.
Ooh, sorry to cut short, but he got out.
What a great job attacking the lock, rolling to your back, giving up the mount. He chose a much worse position over giving up that submission.
Wonderboy gets back up. All right, so he continues to land that. Yeah, it was only a matter of time. You see the referee pausing the action here. They're going to call in the doctor to look at this cut. Might be the beginning of the end here.
I mean, blood all over his face. He's been beat up, battered and bruised. He still wants to fight.
Yeah. All right, looks as though the fight is going to continue. The referee checking on the athlete one more time.
A bit surprising. I didn't know if they would let this guy continue, but here we go.
Ready to fight? Ready.
All right, so the ref will get the action back underway after that brief health and safety check. And to no one's surprise, the fans support the decision for the action to continue.
Absolutely. I mean, this official decided you can go. Even though at times the fighter may question whether or not he can do it.
That's called a
I mean, he is throwing throwing those kicks with evil intent. He is trying to break his leg with every single kick.
All right, so now we start to see some bruising appearing on the torso, and all of that courtesy of the body work of his opponent.
Just the wherewithal to go to the body and the discipline to stay with that approach. I mean, it's just tremendous. You see a fighter with a high fight IQ following a game plan, and it works.
And the horn sounds on round 2. All right, back to the stools we go, and that is a really severe cut, so we will monitor him between rounds as they furiously get the cut man in there. All right, so the round is over, but not before more damage was sustained. You see the cut on the forehead, and that is only getting worse. Every time a strike is landed there, that thing figures to be opened back up. Cut man is in there quickly. We'll see what he can do. All right, well, the cut man has got his work cut out for him, and I believe we have isolated the shot that caused that critical cut above the eye.
I mean, right above the eye, John. Too many damaging blows. He's got to change something because now, every time he gets hit above the eye, he's hurting bad here.
Back to the feet now. Diaz. Oh, he is hurting for sure. Diaz trying to scramble back to his feet. Unbelievable. So how about that as he pounds him out for the TKO? Prioritized the finish tonight. Absolutely gets it with style points. A huge, huge result here in this arena tonight.
It's always fun to see an athlete tell you what they're going to do, and then they do it. This guy told us he was going to get a finish, and that's exactly what he did. Him and his team are going to have a fantastic time tonight celebrating. They should all be very proud.
We send it inside the octagon. Bruce Buffer has the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Deans called a stop to this contest at 52 seconds of the 3rd round. Declaring the winner by TKO, Stephen Wonderboy Thompson.
All right, Stephen Wonderboy Thompson still showing you that his striking holds up against elite competition. This is a big feather in his cap to get his hand raised tonight.
He was so good at striking that he got big challenges right away in the octagon, and he stepped up to him. Tonight, he passes another test as he continues with his impressive UFC career.